got $1 for your push it. Put your ass up on that pole. Get your friend over there, lick it, then you might earn 20 more. Why you need no beer? Put your hand flat on the floor. Sand train, ass cold, bounce me, call up, go. King, stone cold, I Joe, half low. If you don't get on my...
Welcome to Mike Saunders Project. I am Mike Saunders, and this guy is Jerry Korfeld. And today we're going to do the movie Mazes and Monsters, starring Tom Hanks. Background on this movie is I think it's Tom Hanks' first movie, but I'm not. Don't quote me on that. But he's like 17 years old here, and way back in the day when people were dumber, they thought that Dungeons and Dragons were going to kill you, and you know, that you'll molest dogs and stuff if you play Dungeons and Dragons. And one day this kid, he was they keep calling him,
that's not really entirely a falsehood, because once you do hit level 9, you really have to start murdering people.
And the kid they keep describing as a child prodigy, when you read about it online. And he played D&D, and they wanted to do a live-action version, so he went down to these abandoned steam tunnels, and he got lost for a few days. So the media, there was a big media circus, and everybody was flipping out. So this woman was like, "Wow, I better write a book about it." So she wrote a book called The Dungeon Masters, and that's what this movie is based on, is that book. So it's pretty much Tom Hanks gets a psychotic episode and thinks he's his character. And that's the movie. Alright. Yeah. We're going to jump right into it.
Pulling up earlier. Nice car. Yeah. You know, I had a red convertible once for 5 minutes. The boy wonder gave it to me for my birthday. Neglected to notice I was too young to have my driver's license. So I sold it and bought my minor bird and a motorbike.
What?
What?
What is the boy wonder?
Oh, well, that's what I call my father. He's the youngest publisher in New York, but I don't want to ruin your lunch by talking about him. Although he's ruined many of mine. Listen, you play Mazes and Monsters? That's my sign there.
Yeah, J.J. Broccoli. I used to, but I don't anymore.
Oh, that's too bad. We really need a fourth player.
Sorry.
Maybe you find one in his hair.
An intimate little party.
Ah, good Hardy.
Well, Mazes and Monsters. Where to begin?
I guess we could just run through the synopsis real quick.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry, this movie is 101 minutes long, and you felt every minute.
We literally just got done watching it.
There's 4 groups of friends that meet to play a Dungeons and Dragons type game.
Mazes and Monsters.
Mazes and Monsters. It's an infamous game.
Nefarious, even?
Yeah, and Tom Hanks is, his little brother ran away when he was younger, and it really traumatized him, and it made his mother a drunk. And that really traumatized him, and apparently he has problems with being really obsessed with Mazes and Monsters.
Separating fantasy from reality.
Yeah. So he starts playing with them, and he gets traumatized in a real cave when they do some live action role playing, and it makes him think that he's the character that he's playing. And then he literally wanders around New York for probably an hour, our time. So you sit through an hour of movie where he's just wandering, just pretending he's this character, and it's not fun at all. And then turns out that he's stuck with this the rest of his life, probably.
Crazy.
The movie was pretty brutal. And the soundtrack was so fucking annoying.
It's not even like there's any plot holes I want to point at or anything. It's just boring.
Yeah, it was. It was just boring.
Boring. The fucking dialogue was so stilted. Blech.
Hats off again to Ryan McDermott for letting us borrow this one.
Oh, yeah, hats off. Thanks, prick.
He's like, oh, I've only gotten through it once. It's pretty
I
bad.
fucking see why. Jesus Christ. What a grueling schlag.
I would have thrown it out.
This was like World War One. This was our World War One.
Me and you, our personal World War One.
Trench warfare, baby. No quarter given, none taken.
Talking to somebody, what's your World War One? I know mine's Bases of Monsters.
Are you nuts? Yeah, probably.
Am I nuts?
No, what I like is that we're gonna go play Dungeons and Dragons later.
Yeah, we're actually, we play Dungeons and Dragons every week.
Yeah.
Mm.
Stab hobos. Just like Tom Hanks.
Your Majesty.
No, that weird looking kid is fucking annoying.
What, JJ?
Yeah.
Okay, he wore all these, every scene he wore a different hat. Literally, I'm not even fucking around.
Hats.
He has a fetish with hats.
I'm pretty sure, I think he's a homosexual.
JJ? Yeah.
He's heavily involved in the theater program.
If you're watching this video, I'm doing a standalone video of the ending of the movie where they become enablers of Tom Hanks. Check that one out. It's like 5 minutes long. It's a really awkward scene, and his shorts are even awkwarder.
Yeah.
Those are some pretty rough shorts, right?
Plum smugglers.
Yeah. Dude, I'm so glad they only showed us the side view of him. Because we were looking at front view, it was going to be fucking elephant toe, son.
Not good. No bueno.
What else is about this movie? The maze controller is the dungeon master.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. The MC. Maze controller hammer.
Beware of sacrilege.
I'm going to bring that to the table.
Alright, well, don't ever watch this movie.
They didn't really show him playing the game all that much. Like, it implied they played.
No, they spent more time with him wandering around New York than anything else.
Or developing
101
relationships.
minutes. That's fucking...
It's 10 minutes more than... It's 11 minutes more than an hour and a half.
Yeah. So an hour and 40. An hour and 40 minutes. Doesn't sound like much, but when you're watching a movie that's so boring... Ugh.
We already talked about the music.
Yeah.
Oh, is there anything else we needed to cover?
Trying to think.
The way he was holding the knife when he stabbed the punks in the alley was funny to me.
Yeah. Or that breakdown when they found him on the Twin Towers.
Yeah, that's funny. That offended me. Showing the Twin Towers.
Yeah, they were all over the Twin Towers. If you actually want to see some footage of the Twin Towers, this is a good movie for it. They get all in it, and you see a lot of the inside, and it's right at the end. Like anyone's gonna be like, oh man, Twin Tower footage. Hope there's fucking.
No, not this time.
Yeah, they should have showed a nipple or something
I
in this
kept
movie.
waiting for these people to burst into like a fucking tentacles and flailing spikes and shit. I'm still all thinged up. That ain't no thing.
Yeah, we went to see the remake of the prequel to The Thing last night. All right, well, that's a good ending.
Good night. Kiss him.
to God.